Girbeagly!
Hey there guys and gals, it's Girbeagly with another vlog. Yes, I know, another one, except this one's not going to be about St. Jude, or at least it's mainly not going to be about St. Jude. This is more of an actual update as far as what's been going on with the channel, what's going to be going on with the channel, what's going to be going on with me, etc. This is mainly for the benefit of people who don't follow me on Twitch or Twitter, where I've already just spewed out all of this information over the course of the past month or so. But there's a lot of things going on at the moment. There's so much going on. Obviously, YouTube is still something I'm incredibly passionate about. This isn't like an announcement that I'm stopping YouTube or anything like that. I'm sure some people have been buzzing about that because I haven't been putting up videos as frequently as I normally do. But like I've explained in previous vlogs, the whole reason for that is because the entire month of May I've been dead set on doing charity stuff. It's the St. Jude Play Live event that happens every summer where we raise tons and tons and tons of money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital to basically battle childhood cancer, to make sure that we're sending kids home to their families, to their parents, etc. And it's been going great. That's been awesome, but it also takes up all of my time because I'm pretty much only doing Twitch live streams. I'm doing a ton of that, and then as a result, my video schedule here isn't quite as good, but I promise that it's going to get a little bit better, just not yet. Just to let you guys know who don't know, I'm actually, as of this vlog going up, I'm probably in the air. I think I'm flying at this point in a plane towards LA. I'm not exactly sure where I'll be in my trip at that point, but you guys can keep up on Twitter if you don't follow me there yet. Definitely do so. There's a link down below in the description. It's the best way to keep up with what I've been up to, but Ethan, Crank Gameplays, my best friend, and I have decided to have a little non-work type thing. I mean, it's gonna have some work involved. We're still gonna have like business meetings with people, and we're still gonna probably make some videos and do some live streams and stuff like that. So it's still a work trip, but it's more of like a leisurely one. We don't get to do things outside of conventions. That's what I should call it. It's a non-convention trip for once. Normally, I only get to see my YouTube friends like 2 or 3 times a year, and normally it's only at conventions. So we're all either working or we're all getting bombarded by everyone else who only sees us 2 or 3 times a year, and it's really hard to like catch up and actually sit down and have one-on-one time or friend time or anything beyond just eating and then doing convention stuff. So this is gonna be a really cool thing, not only because I get to go hang out with Ethan and actually have some fun for once, but I mean, not that conventions aren't fun, don't get me wrong, I love conventions, but like I said, not have to worry about a scheduled time frame or anything like that. But on top of that, it's my first time in LA. It's Morgan's first time in LA. She's coming along as well. We've never been to the West Coast except for Seattle for PAX West, and very briefly in the San Francisco airport on a flight back from PAX West. So West Coast isn't really like a big thing that we've ever experienced, and LA is where so many of my friends are. So hopefully I'll get to hang out with some of them. I'll get to see the sights, hear the sounds, do a bunch of LA stuff. I mean, right now, Ethan and I have made a bunch of plans already, and I'm so excited for the things that we're gonna do. We're gonna get to spend so much good time together. But originally, the reason I'm telling you all of this as basically like pretext to what I was saying before about my schedule not being good yet is, as you guys can probably guess, because this is my pattern, I'm not great at prepping for trips as far as like putting content up ahead of time. Sometimes I'm really good at it, but most of the time I'm pretty like, you know, inconsistent when it comes to that. This time, there's a couple factors that make it even worse. The first being, originally Morgan and I were gonna fly out of Rochester, New York, where we live, on the 29th, which is like a few days from now. It would have given me a few extra days to get content ready. It would have given me a few extra days to do more live streams, things like that, just things that would allow me to ease more into the travel schedule. Well, Ethan and I were talking, and he actually convinced me to come out a few days earlier. So we are leaving today, the 26th of May, 3 days ahead of schedule. And as a result, I have 3 less days to prep things. I had a bunch of sponsored content I had to do for another website outside of YouTube. So that was my big priority because that's contractual. But besides that, I don't know, like I honestly don't know. This is the first video I'm recording before I start trying to hammer away at some actual videos, some actual video game content. But there's a really good chance that I'm only gonna have a couple videos up while I'm gone. Now, here's the good thing. Once again, I know, that sucks. I'm super sorry. I'm legitimately, genuinely sorry for that. And I've already had the talk over on Twitch where I told people this is gonna happen, and people on Twitch were like, don't be sorry, you're always so sorry, stop being sorry, go enjoy, have fun. I'm sure that when you come back, you'll be refreshed and yada, yada, yada. You guys always have the nicest freaking things to say, and I never feel like I deserve it, but because I always just have these excuses, I feel like. I always feel bad about not being able to put up content, but I also wanna make sure that I'm informing you guys. I want to keep you guys in the loop. I don't want to just go radio silent and have people be confused as to why there's videos not going up. It's already been bad enough this month with me putting more energy into Twitch instead of YouTube. Really sorry about that. I know there's like a million different games people want me to get to. They want me to get back to Life is Strange. They want me to do Dreaming Treat. There's going to be like a new Nami game, or it's already up or something. Like there's a whole bunch of stuff out there that people really want me to tackle, and I really want to tackle as well, but there's just not enough hours in the day. But once May is over, once I get back from this trip, I'm gonna be back June 4th, so I'm gonna be there for like 10 days, 9 days, something crazy like that. It's gonna be a long time away from home, and away from my kitties, who I'm gonna miss so much. I'm gonna miss Sig and Plinko so much, but there's a lot of things that are going on right now that are just sort of preventing me from sitting down, recording a video, editing it, and uploading it. I just don't have enough hours in the day to do that. So if it's very sparse videos, very sorry. Ethan very generously offered me his setup while I'm there because he also needs to prep videos that he didn't do yet. But he offered his setup so that I can record some stuff while I'm there as well. So you might see a couple videos up there that might not have the Girbeagly intro or something. Who knows? I don't know. I might do something a little bit different with his setup while I'm out there. If I decide to do anything at all, I might just kick back. I might have one of those moments where I'm like, you know what? I just want to rest up and have fun with my friends. At the very least, though, bringing it back to the St. Jude thing, like I said, it's not all about the St. Jude stuff, but I did have to bring it up again. The St. Jude campaign is going crazy good. It's nuts. We only have a few days left. We only have until the very end of May to hit our $12,000 mark, but the other night, we had the most insane stream I think I've ever had in my life, and we hit 10K. We had a bunch of very generous donations come in. We raised 10K. That is more than I've ever raised for any charity before. We were tallying it up, and like over the course of the past few years that I've been raising money for St. Jude, we've raised like, I don't know, $15,000 or $20,000 or something for this organization. We've sent so many kids home. We've funded so much chemo, so many incredible different treatments and therapies and things like that they have there. And once again, for those of you who don't know, the big thing about St. Jude is no family ever has to pay a single medical expense, travel expense, food expense, etc. while their child's being treated by St. Jude. All of that's covered by the hospital, so that by the end of treatment, they're not hit with this giant medical bill. They just get to go home with their kid and just live as normal of a life as possible, which is one of the best things about this hospital. But regardless, we are still aiming for that last, like, I think it's like 1,700 bucks to go. If you guys want to donate, I will be streaming while I'm in LA. I'm going to be doing what we are calling the Chaos Tier, where a bunch of old incentives from other milestones are coming back all at the same time. So you can do something like donate to have me wear a frog onesie. If someone else donates during that time, I'll be playing a horror game in the frog onesie. And if someone else donates during that time, I'll be eating a spoonful of baby food while playing a horror game while wearing a frog onesie. It's chaos. Like I said, it's called the Chaos Tier for a reason. But it's gonna be a lot of fun. I really look forward to doing that and and hopefully getting those last like 1,700 bucks in so we can hit our grand total goal. If we do that, by the way, speaking of content being made while I'm out there, if we get to $12,000 raised for St. Jude while I'm out there, and this means you guys can send in your donations now when I'm not live streaming. You can do that through the link that I'll put down below in the description. But if we get to 12,000, I have a bet with Ethan that if we hit 12,000, he will get to cut my hair on camera any way he wants. We're gonna make a YouTube video of it. We'll probably live stream it. At least one of those two things, or possibly both. I don't know yet. We haven't logistically really figured it all out yet, but that is going to happen. That's going to be a real thing that we do as content. So that could go up on the channel while I'm gone as well. Once again, I'm really sorry that I don't have like regularly scheduled videos or anything that are going to be going up, but I'm going to do my best to make up for it. I've been trying to make this charity campaign as fun as possible for people as well. Also, if we hit $11,000, which is the $1,000 step below the top milestone where Ethan cuts my hair, at 11,000, I'm going to be reading the entirety of the B-movie script on camera. So that's something that you guys can also look forward to over on the Twitch channel. That will be live streamed. At the 10K mark that we're at right now, it just guarantees that I get a bowl cut. So if I'm out there, we hit the end of May, and we haven't hit the 12,000, I'm still gonna go to a salon, get my hair cut in a bowl cut fashion, and that will be something. That will be something. I'll keep that for like a weekish, a few days at the very least, and do some YouTube videos and live streams with that as well. But I'm really committed to that cause. It's been an insane month, and those of you who've been bearing with me with this weird video upload schedule and just like encouraging me or sticking by, even silently, if you guys have been just patiently waiting for new content, thank you so much. That really means a lot. The fact that I have a community that's willing to wait for me and be patient for me while I put my heart and soul and energy into this cause that means so much to me, like that's so cool. That's amazing. That's like the coolest thing that anyone could ever ask for. So thank you guys so much for that. I promise that at least within the next couple days from when this uploads, there will be at least like one gaming video. That's what I'm aiming for, at least one gaming video. So I'm gonna log off now because I actually have to leave in like a few hours to go drop my cats off at Morgan's parents and then go to the airport. So I'm just sort of scrambling. I'm doing my best, guys. I promise you, I'm not giving up on YouTube. I'm not giving up on you, just the way that you guys haven't given up on me. So thank you so much for all of that. Love all of you guys. Seriously, you guys are the best in the freaking world. You really are. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this vlog. I'll be sure that Ethan and I put up a bunch of like Instagram pictures or something stupid. I don't know. We'll figure things out. But yeah, if you enjoyed this one, please be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, it was great seeing ya. Bye-bye.
Girbeagly.